Let's talk about some things that sometimes create confusion when you're using a duplicated static mesh. Let's say that I want to create a mesh, a very simple mesh, let's say a box, something like this one, and I'm going to accept. And then let's say that I wish to create another mesh based on this one. So I'm going to use Alt, move to one side. And as you know, we have two different meshes in terms of the outliner, but they are both aiming to the same original object, even if we are going to use different objects here. So what happens is that, let's say that I decided to take this mesh and I want to make some changes. We're going to cover this in more details later on, but let's say I want to change something on this object. Let's go to the model. I'm going to say polygroup, and let me select one side of this mesh, like this one, and I'm going to move it down. Don't worry, we're going to cover this later on, as I mentioned. At the moment that I say accept, both meshes are going to change. And this is not what I want. I want to change just one mesh, not the other. So how do we solve this problem? Let's go Ctrl Z. The way to solve this problem is to select the mesh that you want to change, in this case this one, go to Xform and click Duplicate. At the moment that you create Duplicate and accept, then you will see that now you have two different meshes. This is the mesh finishing in 69 for this object, and this is the mesh finishing in 70 for this object. Now, if I change this mesh or alter it in some way, let's go to Models, Polygroup Edit, select this top and move it down and accept. Now I'm just altering the mesh that I want, not all the resting meshes. This offers also a good solution when you want to change all meshes of some kind at the same time, which is in some occasions something that is positive for you. But if by any reason you change one mesh and you're realizing that you're changing all the other meshes that you don't want to change, this is the way to do. You just select the mesh that you want to change, go to Xform, duplicate, you will generate a copy of the static mesh, and then you can alter that mesh.